You're informed to dance around.
Listen to the symphony of life.
I love it.
Nashville, Music City, USA. A contagious harmony of a return to normalcy. The city of sound is slowly finding its rhythm again. But on 2nd Avenue, time seems to stand still.
I mean, I look today and I still see the Christmas wreath up on the pole, and that's really kind of reminds me of what happened on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, a bomb detonated inside an RV that destroyed decades upon decades of history here
Turn on the news.
in only seconds.
Silly me, I thought, they said Broadway in 2nd, it's too far, we're probably okay. And then we got a hold of pictures, and we knew at that moment that we're in trouble. Yeah, this is not looking good.
Sandy Lee's 2 boutiques destroyed, now trapped in time.
It was ensemble and it was a hip little boutique.
Just like the strum of an acoustic guitar, this very street has been a part of the DNA of Nashville for over a century. But now restaurants, storefronts, manufacturers all stand in silence.
What are we going to do? This is our livelihood, this is our business, this is done here.
Definitely not what you want to wake up to on Christmas Day.
Peyton Williams worked there through college.
Having to lose your job and then later on that day filing for unemployment on Christmas Day.
But through the ashes of tragedy came a letter of hope.
I had money given to us by a local boutique that we met doing a pop-up during the pandemic with an inspirational card and $500, and we had that on December 27th. That brought me to my knees.
And not just that,
I mean, I get choked up right now thinking about it because we didn't know the women that well.
but a giant response from people all over Nashville. They started receiving donations, sold over 1,000 bracelets towards a comeback fund, and now a new storefront to call home.
We learned that people are still great.
Like Music City always has.
We just have to stay on that path, just
Sandy
be good people, and just keep looking forward.
sings on. In Nashville, for the Hearst Journalism Awards, I'm Joe Freihofer. It's spring cleaning on the 2nd floor inside IM
We've
West.
kind of emptied all of them out. The large majority of them have been emptied out.
We all have those boxes we've been too scared to touch in our attics.
There's just so much history here.
History lost in the wake of time. Notes, letters, report cards from students that legendary swim coach Charles McCaffrey saved for some reason.
He was really good about saving all the stuff, too.
In file cabinets here for more than 5 decades. Matt Gianniotis' time as MSU's head swim and dive coach is coming to an end. But you wouldn't know it.
Yeah, so they're on 50 seconds. All right, full boat position for the whole of them, 12 total.
In
all right?
October, MSU announced the program would be cut after this season.
It's just really, it's been tough. It's been very difficult for us.
Gianniotis carries on McCaffrey's legacy. One where the program felt more like a
Family. He used to call the swim team the Porpoise Fraternity.
He had these amazing relationships that went on for decades. He was so beloved.
Coach McCaffrey saved everything from final race times from 1975 to letters of love that took over half a century to reach their destination.
So how he ever found me, I don't know.
I ended up talking to her on the phone, and I said, look, I really want to send this stuff to you.
Gianniotis found a Christmas card, then a baby announcement. More than 60 years old from one of McCaffrey's former swimmers.
The person at the post office told me that it was like a Lifetime or like a Hallmark kind of movie.
The real life movie goes like this. That Christmas card and baby announcement came from Nancy Miller, an MSU swimmer herself who fell in love her junior year with fellow Spartan swimmer Roger Harmon. They'd moved to Chicago together while he went to medical school, start a family together. But Roger's life cut short by lymphoma.
His plans, all of our plans just didn't materialize.
He died at 27 years old. They had 2 young daughters.
Chris?
I don't remember his voice.
And Lindsay.
But my grandfather would whisper little things to me like, your dad would be so proud of that.
They only knew their father for 3 years. So when Gianniotis dove into the file cabinet, he knew he had to find the original author.
He asked me, is this Nancy? And I said, yes. And he said, is this Nancy Miller? And I said, yes.
Lindsay lives right by her mom in Florida with Chris in Texas. It was a Zoom reunion
And they're
with the family all together. Family. The very thing that Coach McCaffrey instilled 6 decades ago. Coach Gianniotis dove deep into these file cabinets to give to this family
So that was cute.
the pieces of their father's story
He was loved.
that will stay with them forever.
That's what he was.
He's always just a fun time to be around. He's never really negative about anything. He's always looking out for somebody.
He's the guy who stops with you to wait for you to tie your shoe versus going off with the rest of the group.
Michael Zyrick.
That smile of his.
A contagious smile. Everybody loved to be around Michael.
One of the most selfless kids I've ever met, and it's really changed me as a person and how I carry myself.
Zyrick is the vice president of MSU's Sigma Nu. But at the house, on the corner of Oak and Abbott, that smile everyone loves is missing.
Michael was just working out, and he said how his head was going. He stated like how he felt like it was gonna explode.
He went to the car and then texted Sophia, said, "Hey, something's wrong," and that's Michael's girlfriend, Sophia LaPuma.
When Michael's girlfriend Sophia got the text, something told her it was serious. So she decided to act fast and drove them here to Sparrow Hospital in downtown Lansing. And it was Sophia's quick thinking that saved Michael's life.
Luckily, she acted quickly. She's actually in the middle of a class via Zoom, left her sorority house, didn't even have shoes on.
Zyrick had suffered an aneurysm. He then traveled from Sparrow to Ann Arbor on a ventilator.
All she responded was, just pray. Just pray a lot.
As doctors raced to save Michael's life. But then, as Zyrick's brother James says,
something that's hard to put into words.
The undescribable happened. The family received $200,000 in 2 days on GoFundMe. Even more undescribable,
I got a FaceTime from my parents, and they're just like, they did it.
his most recent surgery, a success. As for his friends and loved ones,
It's like you have to really just appreciate every moment now.
now it's about making each moment in time.
You got to enjoy the moments you're with the people you like, you enjoy, and you love.
You're gonna punch and put us through this, that's for sure.
Count.
Yeah.
In East Lansing, Joe Freihofer, Focal Point News.